Namaskar friends, keep learning with Export Import Make in India campaign. And today in this session we will understand International Chamber of Commerce. Okay, so this is the World Business Organizations which is handle the clause and rules and regulations regarding the international trade globally. Okay, so this ICC play a vital role in facilitating and regulating international trade and business. Okay, what are the key activities? The key activity is the setting trade standard, arbitration and dispute resolutions, advocacy, training and educations, policy development, trade finance rules, sustainability and innovations. Okay, so these are the key activity which handled by this World Business Organization called ICC, International Chamber of Commerce. So let's discuss one by one. Setting trade standard. Okay, so International Chamber of Commerce develop globally recognized rules. Okay, like a Incoterms payment terms as per international trade. Okay, so we know that globally when we import and export the goods, there are some rules and regulations need to follow. Like Incoterms, while preparing the commercial invoice, we need to decide a Incoterms like a FOB, CIF, CFR, DDP, DAP. Okay, the same way payment terms, advance payment and letter of credit, document against payment. Okay, document against acceptance, usance payment. Okay, so these are the some Incoterms and payment terms which is globally recognized rules. Okay, every country need to follow these rules, and these rules are developed by the International Chamber of Commerce. Okay, then arbitration and dispute resolutions. Okay, along with these rules and regulations, the importer and exporter face problem like a payment related issue and cargo not received issues like that. Okay, so for that, arbitration and dispute resolution committee will help. Okay, so this International Chamber of Commerce provide mediation between importer and exporter and arbitration service by resolving cross-border dispute. Arbitration means that they provide, there is a committee which will check out who is culprit. Okay, and as per the found accused importer or exporter who are, they need to respect the decision of this ICC and follow the rules of ICC like a payment terms and Incoterms. Okay, for example, any exporter export the goods from India to South Africa. Okay, and any importer wares in South Africa not making payment as per the payment terms. In such case, the Indian exporter need to file complaint to the arbitration and dispute resolution. Okay, they will check out and provide the right resolutions. Then advocacy. So International Chamber of Commerce represent the business in global forms, influence trade and policy, and promote free trade. Okay, so these International Chamber of Commerce are the organizations which connect to world. Okay, by help of these Incoterms and payment terms. Okay, they represent the businesses in global. Okay, any country can export to any country. Okay, but they need to follow the instruction of the ICC, International Chamber of Commerce. Okay, without this rules and regulation, if you export and import to any country, there is no responsibility of this ICC because payment terms and Incoterms are need to follow. Okay, so this ICC represent the global form of influence trade policy because these policies are so efficient for import and export for in respect of the service and in respect of the payment that entire world globally influenced by these norms and terms of terms and clause of the this ICC. Okay, now training and educations. So International Chamber of Commerce offer training program Okay, and the certifications in trade finance and arbitration. So along with this, developing the rules and providing mediation between the two parties and also represent the businesses globally. Yeah, they also provide the training and educations. They're offering the training program and certifications, trade finance and arbitrations. Okay, then policy development. Okay, so policy development, the International Chamber of Commerce provide guideline on trade, custom, e-commerce to facilitate smooth international business operations. Okay, so when they provide and they develop the policy trade related. Okay, trade related policy means that in time of export, what document need to present for the payment in the bank. Okay, these need to be mutually understanding between the exporter and importer. Okay, at what time payment must be received. Okay, in some time just exporter export the goods, but payments not received as the payment terms. So they develop the rules and policy regarding this international trade. Okay, so not only international trade but custom, e-commerce and facilitating smooth international operations. Okay, then trade finance rules. So they draft the rules like UCP 600, letter of credit, and trade finance instrument. Okay, we know that there is a lot of else clause mentioned in the letter of credit, which comes under the UCP 600. These rules are drafted by this Trade Finance Committee of the International Chamber of Commerce. These rules decide the very important and actual agreement between importer and exporter, like it related to payment, it related to the cargo. Okay, and the other activities like good dispatch, goods value, and what need to be followed. So this all clause which is mentioned in the LC, this provided by the State Finance Committee of the International Chamber of Commerce. Okay, then sustainability and innovations. So International Chamber of Commerce promote and sustainable trade practice. Okay, trade practice, you know that the basic document need to must be submit for the payment. So these are the practice fixed. If any exporter or importer follow this practice, they will not face any problem regarding the any dispute with any international trade. Okay, so trade practice need to follow. So this trade practice is promote and sustainable. It's make it sustainable with every globally every exporter and importer. So this trade practice is followed by this every importer and exporter. And innovation in the global commerce. Okay, they develop more simplified rules and regulation regarding international trade. So guys, in this session we have understand what is the rules and regulations and key activities of this International Chamber of Commerce. So we know that at global level there are rules and regulations need to be followed by the importer and exporter for the smooth and good practice. So these all these rules and regulation is developed by this International Chamber of Commerce. So guys, we are just going to end the session here. Thanks for watching the session. Have a nice day.